Hey Tuvies, it's Psychic Bob. How are you guys today? It's so good to be back with you. Well, I'm having one of these weird hair days where my hair has static and it's flying every way and won't lay right. Anyways, I've been doing readings all morning and I'm just getting ready to have some lunch now. And I want to come and spend some time with you. So welcome to Vlog Thursday. Let's have some fun. Big red star, big red star. I love my big red star. Christmas is over, but I keep up my Christmas stuff year round because I love stars. So I got my big red star. Isn't that cool looking? And no, Psychic Bob is not a communist, okay? Because somebody's going to say, he's got the red star. Back, I don't know if it's so prevalent today, but back when I was a kid, you couldn't put up a red star because people would think you were a communist. And back in the 1970s in America, that was like really bad if you were a communist. Nowadays, I think half the country's communist, but that's a whole nother story. I won't get political, but I love the red star, and no, I'm not a communist. Speaking of things red, I'm wearing today, this is my pendant, my red amethyst. I showed this to some of you yesterday. If you didn't see it, I got this new gemstone. It's really fascinating. It's called a red amethyst. Now, in some light, it looks purple, and in some other types of light, it looks red. Now here it looks a little more purplish, but if I take it out into a different light, I'll show you a little later, it looks more red. So anyways, that's my jewelry for today. And there you go. That was, I was showing you from in front of the lampshade. It was backlit, but there's the stone. And if you look at it, it looks red and then it looks purple. It's a red amethyst. I think it's where amethyst blends with garnet. But as you can see, it's a really fascinating stone. I love it. It's set in silver. And it's my new gem. You know me and my jewelry. Hail the Sun Lord! Hail! Hail Sun Lord! Hey Tuvies, well, I'm out on the street. It's a pretty cold day, but looking a lot better than it did yesterday with the rain and the snow. It's blue skies. Oh my God. A lot of chemtrails. Look at that big chemtrail. Everywhere chemtrails. Look at those. Can you see that? Pretty obvious to me. But it's a beautiful day, even though it's a little cold. Hey, but it's January. It's supposed to be cold. And there's our Sun Lord shining down. I tell you, I love it. I've had such a good time here. And I'm really enjoying, being out and about and having a great time. Our sky is really pretty today, though. I like it. Even with the chemtrails, so despite that, it's still lovely. Our Sun Lord's filtering down, so we're going to get some food and get recharged. I'm carrying my restored Louis Vuitton bag. For those of you who may not have seen last week's video, I had this bag in the shop. It got repaired. A lady attacked me in Walmart and tore my bag. And we got it repaired. It's all good. This bag is a wonderful Louis Vuitton bag. I love it. It's vintage. It's literally from 1983. So what's that make that? 37-year-old Louis Vuitton bag. But look how good it is. Still with me. And I just love this bag, I may eventually buy a new Louis Vuitton, but this old one, I've had it for so long and I just love it. And it goes everywhere with me. So I'm carrying it today. I'm treating it gingerly because it's just been repaired. I don't want to risk damaging it. It seems the repairs seem to be holding up, But I'm curious, do you guys have a favorite bag or something that no matter how old and tattered it gets, you still love it? That's how I am with this Louis Vuitton bag. It's like it's literally from 1983. So it's literally 37 years old. It was made in January. It's actually, this is its birthday. Anyways, I call my bag Louis, and he goes everywhere with me. He was set to travel with me. The other day my travel plans got canceled, but Louis was disappointed because he hadn't traveled in a long time. And so, anyways, but I love Louis Vuitton. I'm not being sponsored by them, but I definitely recommend them. So, there you go. Anyways, I'm just glad you guys are with us. Wow, look at our Sun Lord. It's high up, shining down us. What a great day we've got. It's so good to be out and about with all of you. And here we are going down the famous footbridge. I got to give a shout out to my buddy Gav in England. Gav, I'm here on a cold day on the footbridge. The water's looking like it's rippling a little bit. We got a little breeze going today, so it's a little cold. We got that wind chill factor. But it's great to be out walking, and it's great to be with you guys. There's our Sun Lord shining on the water. Just beautiful. I love this little creek near my home. It's just lovely. There's our Sun Lord shining down. Glorious. Hail, Sun Lord. It's good to get out and walk. Reground you. You know, when you do a lot of psychic work like I do, you have to get out and reconnect to the earth. Because if I get too etheric, I'll be like all tripped out acting. I'll be like, la 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 la. So I got to ground down. So that's what we're doing. We're walking and we're going to eat some good food. It's just beautiful out here today. Anyways, want to tell you guys, I have a very special event coming up for you guys. I hope you can be here at my channel this Sunday, this upcoming Sunday at 7 p.m. We're going to do a live broadcast. We're going to have a special event though. Psychic Bob is getting a new title of nobility. Yeah, it's a gift from Lady Angela. For those of you who follow the Wiccan religion, you may know that in the Wiccan faith we have the practice of giving titles of honor, the titles of lordship and ladyship to people that are high priests or spiritual leaders. And Lady Angela wanted to give me a wonderful birthday gift because my birthday is coming this month. And she said, Bob, do you have a spiritual name that you like? I said, it's so funny that you asked that because I've really been feeling called to have a name connected to the goddess Isis, who I honor. And I discovered a book of names of worshippers of Isis. And there's a name that's an ancient Greek name, Greco-Roman name, and the name is Ision. It's spelled I-S-I-O-N. And I told Lady Angela, I said, I love the name Ision. I think I'm going to claim that as my spiritual name. And Lady Angela was like, well, Bob, why don't we make it one better? Why don't we make it a title? And she said, I can proclaim you as High Priestess. I can grant you the title of Lord Ision. Well, I love the sound of that. I said, wow. And she said, I think it's a spiritual event. It's a special time when you have a spiritual name that defines your spiritual work. And it's true, I do regularly maintain my altar to the goddess Isis. So I'm going to be taking the new title of Lord Ision. And I hope that you guys will support me in this and come out to our installation, or investiture is the name of it. When one is granted a title, it's called an investiture. And so we're going to have my investiture of my new title as Lord Ision this upcoming Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope you'll join us for that. In the Wiccan faith, they use the ancient titles of Lord and Lady because Wicca is a Celtic faith that comes out of the British Isles. And in the early days, there were no other titles of nobility save that of Lord and Lady. Now, you know, today we have a lot of titles like the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, the Prince of Wales, Earl Mountbatten, you know, the Countess of Mar, all of these various titles, and they're wonderful titles. Lady Angela has a title. She's the Duchess of Brother Isle. And I also hold another title, which is the Marquess of Montrose. But in the early days, they didn't have all these big fancy titles like Marquess and Duchess. It was simple Lord and Lady. And the Wicca remember this and honor because many of the elders of the ancient times were also nobles. And so I am receiving, as in keeping with the tradition of our our faith, the new title of Lord Ision. And so I'm very honored by the title, and I'm looking forward to having that. So this Sunday we'll be having our investiture. Well, I tell you, here I am at Fox Chase, and it seems a bit warmer. Of course, our Sun Lord has emerged. Check him out. He is bright today. Look at that. Oh my God, he's so beautiful. I'm just loving this Sun Lord. We really need some warming today. It's been pretty cold. But I'm glad you guys are here, and it's time for us to go have some lunch. Uh-oh. Look at this sign. Experiencing nationwide 5G. Now guys, I don't mean to sound paranoid, but 5G is being weaponized by the government to attack people. For those of us who are receiving electronic harassment, 5G is part of the problem. Oh, it's not good. It's expanding. Well, let's go get some lunch. Well, here I am, safely ensconced in my warm booth. I got my sweet tea. I got my Witches Almanac. The PsychicBob is feeling good. By the way, I took off my pendant here to untangle it. And as you can see, this I was showing you earlier, my red amethyst. In this light, it looks much more red. Now in the light at home, it looks more purple. If you tint it, sometimes it gets a purple tint. But it's, I tell you, one of the most fascinating stones I've ever owned. I'm a big fan of this, and it just sparkles. You can see the beautiful cut work on it, set in silver. So there you go. Is it red? Is it purple? Really, it's both. But sometimes it's red, sometimes it's purple. I'm sitting here reading the Witches Almanac. I just love this book. And this is an older one. I think I showed this to you yesterday briefly. It's from the year 2000. Spring 2000 to spring 2001. My God, I can't believe that's 20 years ago. I mean, do y'all remember 2000? I swear to God. And luckily I've kept this really preserved, so it's like in mint condition. I always treasure my almanacs. But I was looking at this article in here, just to give you an idea for those of you who've never read this book. There's a cool article called The Evil Eye. And they always have the most dramatic artwork in this book. Look at that. It's like, So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to read this article while I'm at lunch, but I just wanted to show it to you because it's kind of cool. Witches Almanac always has some fascinating stuff. It's got magic spells and moon phases and occult magical things. It's just really great. So, anyways, that's my lunch reading. PsychicBob's all set for that. Oh my God, my lunch arrived. Already digging in. I got French fries and I got a Reuben. I'm crazy about it. This is so good. Well, you know, guys, have you been following the news out of London? It's officially confirmed. This morning, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have decided to step back from royal life, and they're now going to pursue a private life. I know I shouldn't sit in judgment, but as somebody who's a follower of the royal family and has been an advisor to several royals in the world, I think it's a great disappointment. Some people used to say that Meghan Markle was going to be a trouble in the royal family, and I don't mean to, sound mean, but I can't believe that in such a short time she's trying to retire from royal life. As I said, it's not for me to sit in judgment, but I do find it disappointing that this has occurred, because I feel that Her Majesty the Queen gave a lot of privilege to Meghan Markle. And, the buzz around the internet now is people are saying, well, if they're not going to serve the royal court, they should renounce their titles. Because according to their official statement, they want to retire into private life and earn their own income, meaning that they won't receive palace funds, and they're not going to carry out royal engagements. So, according to the statement, they're going to spend part of their time in the United States and part in Britain. So they're really stepping back. And I think the kicker to this was that they announced it before the Queen even knew. They didn't even have the courtesy to tell the Queen. Buckingham Palace put out a statement in which they said that the royal family had not been advised of this. Now that is like very subtle. The palace had not been advised. So it's pretty, I think it's pretty low to do that. It's my personal opinion. So we'll see how this turns out. All right, time to zip up our Louis Vuitton bag and head out into the day. So come on along. All right, guys, well, let's head out into the cold and see what's going on. It's not too cold. It's warmed up a little bit. Oh my God, our sunlord is blinding me. Wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. Well, you know, I need to go down to Walgreens today, so let's take a stroll down there. I tell you, I really like that Walgreens is now in my neighborhood because it's a really nice store. And anyways, I just enjoy shopping there, so let's go. Here we are at Walgreens. They put the new sign up the other day. Can you see it up there? Walgreens. Maybe you guys can see that. I really like this store. Now, I'm not being endorsed by them. Like I say, they run a pretty good show. Let's go out here. Come on, guys. It's so fun to shop. I love to shop. My favorite thing to do. I'm going to get a soda for later. I can't decide if I want Mountain Dew or Coke. Mountain Dew or Coke.
That's it?
You see how tough my choices in life are. I think Coke's going to win today. I'm also going to pick me up some tissues today because this dry air, I've been coughing and sneezing. It's not like I'm sick. It's more like allergies. Anyways, but this is a cool box because it looks like an Andy Warhol painting. Do you guys remember Warhol's Flower series in the 60s? I think that looks like a Warhol painting. That's kind of cool. So that's going home with PsychicBob. Oh my God, guys, look, they got a new type of Doritos out. Doritos Dynamita. Chili lemon. Chili limon. Oh my God. I wonder if that's, I never tried that. Chili and lemon, or lime. Limon, that's lime, I think. It's in Spanish. Ooh, right next to the flaming hot nachos. Those look really good. PsychicBob might have to break down and buy one. All right, tubies, I did my shopping. Guess what? I bought the chili and lime Doritos. So I will let you know how those are. There's our sunlord shining down, and it's warmed up. I don't even have to wear my hat now, so I'm glad for that. But let's cruise on along. It's great to be with you guys on Vlog Thursday, where we go out and see what's going on in the world. It is so luxurious to have it warming up and to be walking under the sunlord's rays. PsychicBob's feeling this. You know, before we know it, spring will be here. Next month we'll have Imbolc, and Imbolc in the old Celtic tradition was the beginning of spring. Of course, in my world, the last few years we've had snow on Imbolc, but still you can feel the shift of the seasons, you know. Do you guys have a daily routine or like a weekly routine? Like, you know, like it's like every Thursday I do Vlog Thursday and we go somewhere, and you know, like there's no way I would ever stay at home on a Vlog Thursday. It just can't happen. Anyways, do you guys have a routine? What do you do, you know? Maybe some of you have a YouTube channel and you have a routine like I have here at Spirit Channel. You know, every day we have a video. We've had a lot of new subscribers this last month. I want to say thank you to all the newbies. Welcome. Every day here, almost every day, some days we take a day off, but pretty much every day we have a new video. So like today's Vlog Thursday.
I'm not in the mood.
Tomorrow's going to be Free for All Friday. We have our Saturday seance. And Sunday we're going to have our Sunday hangout with PsychicBob. And Monday horoscopes. See, and we rotate through the week. Love our sky today. It's really quite lovely. Our Sun Lord's hiding around the corner here. I think he's going to pop out. Maybe we'll see him. Sun Lord, there he is. Ooh, he just popped over that roof. Now he's hiding again. He's definitely back there, just waiting. Look at the Sun Lord filtering through this tree here. It's a lovely tree. And you can see him there. Yay, there's our Sun Lord. I love it. And while we're here, we're outside Exxon, we might as well check our gas prices. Today on the eastern coast of the United States, regular Exxon gas is $2.65 a gallon, extra is $3.47, and Supreme is $3.61. I don't know, it all still seems way, way high to me. I'm still back in the days when gas was 89 cents a gallon. Oh well, good thing I don't drive. That's a lot of money to spend on gasoline, I tell you. Take a different way home. I'm going to walk Duke Street rather than go through the park. Sometimes I like to take a different path. Do you ever do that? You just take a different path? I don't know if you guys can see it, but up that way is the creek, the Holmes Run Creek that runs. It's really beautiful. It's nice to change your routine now and then. You know, changing your routine gives you a different perspective on life. So if you're at one of those kind of places in your life where you think, I feel stuck, I just don't know what to do, maybe you could get out and just change your routine. Go to a place you've never been, or take a different road than you normally would travel. And when you take a different way, you literally do start to see things in a different perspective. You know, like look over here at these townhouses against the sky. It's just beautiful. You get a sense of how expansive the sky really is. There's our Sun Lord creeping through. But you know, when you take a different way, you get a different sense. And that can make all the difference. You know, as I told you guys, I said since Yule, I've been feeling the shift in the sun's energy and the earth's energy. And you can see our Sun Lord is still quite high in the sky. I mean, he's definitely moving to the west, but just a few weeks ago it would have already been dark by now. So our days are getting longer, the sun's strength is getting stronger, and you can feel the energy in the earth. Hail the Sun Lord. Keep glowing, keep growing. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old, but I don't like winter like I used to. I used to hate summer and love winter. Maybe I'm getting old because I really love summer and spring more than winter now. Go figure, huh? Yeah, it's nice to walk though, isn't it? You know, when you get out and you see the expanse of sky, you realize how big the cosmos is and how little we are really compared to all of it. And so all of our crazy problems, they're not really that big after all. Like when I look at the cosmos, it reminds me that life's evolving and going on, and all of this shall pass, whatever it is, and life will be better. So walking will help you see the cosmos, the bigger picture. I think it's a good way to reflect on life. Oh my God, guys, do you see that crow sitting on top of the lamppost up there? He's calling. Let's see if I can talk to him. Caw, caw, caw. Can you see him, guys? He's looking over here. Hi, Mr. Crow. Oh, he's talking back. Caw, 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 caw. Caw, caw. Oh, here he's flying. I love the crows. My hair's flying everywhere today. That was fun, wasn't it? Well, I'm here outside the library. Our Sun Lord's moving more towards the west, and it's casting its long shadow here The trees are casting their long shadows, I should say, on the woods here. Getting closer to twilight time. I love twilight time. I think that's a magical time. I really do. You know, guys, I'm just so thankful that we got to spend some time together today. By the way, I'm still researching about who is handling the crisis in Australia. Some of you sent me messages saying that the Australian Red Cross is taking donations. So I'm looking into that. And anyways, I've just been tied up today. But you know, if you didn't see yesterday's video, I put out an official message to the people of Australia. I have a lot of friends and viewers down there. And, you know, my heart is with you. I hope you guys are okay. And I hope you got yesterday's message. Especially if you're from Australia or have loved ones in Australia, and you didn't see yesterday's message, please pop over and see it. I made a special address to all of you. So I hope you'll see that. Well, thank you for being here, guys. This has been a great day. And I'm going to wrap it up now. I got to get home and process this and do some other work. But thanks for being here. I love you guys. Send blessings to you. And be back here tomorrow on Friday. Free for all Friday. We're going to have some fun. And make sure to put on your calendars to be here at Spirit Channel at 7 p.m. on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for my investiture as Lord Ision. So it's going to be a very special event. And I hope that you will be there. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific. That'll be midnight London time, 1 a.m. Paris time. I hope you'll be there. Thanks so much, guys. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, may all of you always, what do we say? May all of you always blessed be.